Here we go again, you think by now I'd know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless
Well, it just cut out. Hello, everyone. It's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio and my weekly live stream, Cathy Makes a Card. Ah, I need to have the angel sound. I'm gonna get some more sound effects going, but not today. Not today, because the only one I currently have is "You're doing it wrong." That's all I have, and I need to be more positive. So I think I'm going to add an angel choir for next week. But welcome everyone to my weekly live. This is a live stream. I'm talking live. I am not an animatronic. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you remember Jurassic Park? I'm sorry, I'm going to digress. There's a scene that I can't believe the censors got away with in the beginning when they're looking at the people in the lab and the one lawyer guy goes, are these autoerotic? Do you remember when he says that? He asks if they're autoerotic. He meant to say animatronic. I can't believe that got past the censor. All right, that's my trivia for today. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the table, because today, I know many of you may have been watching last night. The Gina Kit is out. It's always so fun. I wrote this song myself. It's always fun when Gina has a new kit. And yes, I am very lucky that Gina sends it to me early so I can play and have some fun. And so I'm playing with it today. Very excited about that. I also want to welcome today my moderators. Beth and Emma are both here. So sometimes if I miss your comments in the chat, ask, they will answer on my behalf. Hopefully I can, jump up and see, and well, jump up. I'm not going to move from a seated position. I'm not crazy. Anyone? All right. So they can often answer your questions. Now, I think the box is so cute, right? Look at, you've got your little Gina and Tom. Horribly wonderful. Oh, it is fun. And it's an awesome box. And I love her unboxings. I watch them. I don't always comment a ton because I don't want to be distracting. But now I am going to open this up. I've already made things with this. And today I'm going to use the twisted stems because this is beautiful. It's such a smart design. It's so easy to use. And so that's what we're doing. And I already have put mine in my little, well, what is this? I used the Tailored Expression stencil binders, and I don't have those linked in my description, but I will add them after the live. I made a card on my channel using this, and that just keeps swimming. And then this other set, I have a video coming this weekend. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but it's going to be hopefully what is the start of a design series for card makers, just to kind of give you some good basics for sitting down and feeling more confident with your choices as a card maker. All right, I'm gonna set the box over here because we're gonna have twisted stems. So today I have pulled my palette, and I just have to tell you, so I just recently labeled all of my card or ink pads, redid them with, do I have an extra here? Yeah, okay. Gina sells the labels now, and you can label your pads and your cubes, and I love looking up on my wall and seeing this. It kind of makes me want to just reach for the colors more, and so I'm totally geeking out on, you know, just this really affordable way to label your pads. So I've got pinks, orange, yellow, and greens. Well, that's what we're using today. And I've got one piece of cardstock. This is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And if you saw Gina's video last night, her release party, she made a really cool card. In fact, I audibly gasped when she did the stencil pattern over the stencil, and it came out so beautiful. I thought about that today, but I thought, you know what, Kath, you just do what you were thinking you were going to do. And so that's what we're going to do. I have my little mat here. Oh, another thing. Gotta point this out. So I did a video with Master Layouts. That was my video I had yesterday. And I'm looking at Master Layouts, and Gina and I were messaging before this too, and I don't even know where my head was, but I said to Gina, what a cute snow globe those dies would make. And I even mentioned that in my video, that if you flip this upside down, you can have an aqua globe, a snow globe. I didn't even know that this was actually a fishbowl. So see, sometimes you don't see the forest for the trees, or I should say the forest for the fishbowl. But I think the fact that you can also do it in a snow globe, and you can use Master Layout 16 to make snow hills, forget about it. Okay, I had to pull that out because someone left a message and they're like, Cathy, it's a fishbowl. Right? I didn't see it. I saw a snow globe. But Gina made the cutest card last night with a fishbowl. So here's what we're going to do today. There. Grip mat down. Inkstand here. Light carnation. And the other thing we have happening today, Post-it notes. Someone last week on the live stream, I ran out of Post-it notes, and they said, Cathy, go to Costco. They were not kidding. I went to Costco. This is just like a few extras of the ginormous pack. We have Post-its all over our house. I'm so excited to just be able to leave Post-it notes for people. And there you go. Okay. Anyway, welcome everyone. I hope you're having a great week. It is a beautiful week here in Minnesota. So far, so good. We're getting rain. Things are green. What more can you ask for? All right. Stencils coming out. So this, I think, is such a smart design, especially if you're new to this type of thing and you think, I don't know if I'd be any good. Let me tell you, layered stencils make you look way craftier than you are, way more artistic than you are. And I think that's partly why I love them so much. But I am going to do a full panel. So I am not going to crop this down at all. In fact, I'm going to put my blooms maybe about right there. And these are super easy to line up too. So you don't really have to worry about, you know, am I going to have trouble seeing all this? You won't. You won't. Very easy to use. You know what I don't have? Brushes. Let me grab some. Don't look at my butt. All right. I forgot about the butt cam. Okay. I got to get my brushes here. And I am going to work in rainbow order. Now here's a little tip for you. There are 5 images. I'm going to use 3 colors. 2 are going to get used twice, and then 1 is going to get used once. But I want to make sure that I save green for my stems. So this would work with any palette that follows or comes before green. So like you could start with green if you're going with the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. You could build out your flowers on the other side of green. I really like the rainbow order thing. And you know, I kind of love the, oh, Shasta Nick says she loves her energy. I've had a lot of coffee. Did I mention that? All right, we're going to prime up. But I love this idea for just getting, you know, a happy little partial rainbow in your project. I can't speak. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple at a time. And we're going to start with, see, I could use the acetate, but sometimes I feel like it's okay to go all in on a Post-it note. I have enough of these to last, at least 2 months. Okay, so we're going to start with light carnation and load up the old brush. And I am going to tap a little off, partly to get it off so it's not blobby, but also I have realized that this glass mat, it kind of helps distribute the ink a little in the brush. And I don't know, I just feel like it enhances my overall blending experience. So I'm bringing in light carnation, not too heavy, okay, a little light-handed. I mean, there's a little shadowing that happens, and that's just kind of inevitable. And then we're going to pick it up, and we're going to go red. Okay, my pinks are always my red in the rainbow. So imagine red, orange, yellow, red, orange. Yep, that's what we're doing. So now we bring our Post-its here. Waste not, want not. Brenda Gentry. I should get a shirt that says, "Don't look at my butt" on the back. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, duly noted. And I think just in general, that would be really funny, even though if you were out like grocery shopping, everyone would look at your butt. You know what I mean? Not that I care. You know what? You want to look at my butt? Have at it. It's just where I sit. You know what I mean? All right. So now we're getting that beautiful light carnation done and done. Gosh, that's such, it's so pretty. This trio these pinks are among my favorite of the pinks because they're just, well, they're quite lovely. All right. I'm going to take off the Post-its, and now we're going to move to isolate the next one. Also, birds. Can I talk to you about birds for a minute? So it's the time of year in Minnesota where the birds are out, and the crows have moved in. And if you hear crows, I just want you to know everything's going to be okay. It's just, they're so loud. They're so loud. I know I'm going to divide some of you by saying this. I don't love bird sounds, and I'll tell you why. They're unpredictable in their repetition. That's it. People with anxiety like predictability, and the thing about birds, sometimes they make noise, sometimes they don't. I'm like, just pick a pattern and stay with it, but they don't. All right. We're going to take sweet mango. We're going to tap some of that off, and we're going to make our flower orange. Okay. Crows, though, yes, they're very smart birds. Also, I can't not think of crows without thinking of that show from Canada that sounds like I'm swearing, but I'm not, Blank Creek. I can't say it because YouTube has algorithms and they'll figure out that I said the word. But the thing that Moira Rose was in, do you remember that? When she was in the Crowaning? Oh, I miss that show. The beautiful thing is I can watch it anytime. All right. Here we go. So we're working in our rainbow, and that means yellow's going to go there and right here. So actually, I'm not even really using that many Post-it notes. I thought it was going to be more dramatic than this, but yeah, it's good. All right. Hey, Allison. All right, here we go. And again, the sweet mango. So I'm not pushing really hard here as I'm blending in. Kind of changing direction, getting a nice coating, not really worried about shading or shadow because that's built into the stencil, which is amazing. Moira Rose was one of the great characters of television, I think, and the fact that it happened in more of a modern era. But the other day I was on Instagram and I was scrolling through looking at cat memes and and bra ads, because apparently if you click on one bra ad, you're going to get 1,000 bra ads. And I came across the clip where she's doing the commercial for Herb Ertlinger wines, and it just doesn't get any funnier than that. In fact, that was the episode that I decided I liked the show, because I wasn't sure at first. I didn't know if these characters were going to be worthy of my time. You know how it is when you're watching a sitcom, right? And when she did that commercial for Herb Ertlinger fruit wines, you know what I'm saying? It was the best thing ever on television. Okay. I am going to come in here with, this is Lemon Drop. Okay. So a nice light yellow. I got to remember where I'm tapping off here. That's why I do like the white mat, because you can actually see what the color, where you're putting it. But we're going to come in with this beautiful, soft, pretty yellow and just sort of let it live. Let it live and do its thing like that. All right. Now, Post-its coming up. I am going to wipe down some of the spaces like that, because I need to keep a handle on things. All right. We are going to now make the switch to the darker colors that I have chosen. And the darker colors here are Medium Carnation, Tangerine Twist, and Wild Dandelion. So now it's just a repeat. So I'm going to lift this up. You can see how pretty this is, just like that. Just soft, pretty, lovely. And before I put this back, I'm going to clean this off. Oh, I just realized my bathroom door is open and you can see my toilet. That's great. That's just great. Okay. When I go to clean these off, I like to cover the project, right? So that I don't mess up. See, that could have gone on my project. This is just alcohol, 70% from Target. And now I can take my cloth, just go over my stencil, and it dries immediately. And it also gets, you know, if you're using like hot colors, like hot pinks and purples, sometimes they want to stain, but that won't. And now it's dry. Okay. Now coming in with number 2. And again, it's numbered down here. So, but it's pretty easy to line up. And here's how I know. Gina said, see, wait, am I in the right place? I think so. Hold on. Why am I blank? Yeah, no. Did I put it the right way? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, there we go. It kind of locks into place as soon as you can't see any white. See that? Now I need to get my head in the way just a little bit. See? Looking down. Pretty good. Oh, don't slide that way. And drop. And then, of course, I love this little grip mat because it just holds it down for me. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's blend. Okay, now we're going to start with our little pink friend again. I don't have to worry about my brush. I don't have to clean it off or do anything exciting. I just have to, well, let's put it right set up for the people who like to read. Oh, I should probably have some coffee, though, because I need to be more hyped up. Well, I see a question up there from my friend Vicky. And Vicky wants to know, will I be making a guest appearance at C9 Camp? My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. I can't give anything away. That's all I can say. Let's just say if needed, I have a camp hat ready to go. Okay. Now here I'm going to go a little darker because I do want this color to pop more. So I'm giving it some more pressure. I'm giving it the college try. I'm really going in. So we're going to come here and then we're going to flip here and here. So again, I guess it only takes 3 Post-it notes. I'm kind of shocked. Let's pick up from here. Bring in that medium carnation. I think I need a little more. I can't spill the tea. And yes, Rosie, I can't spill the tea. I'm doing something. I don't want to steal Greg's thunder. That's all I can say. Oh, Allison Haikila wants to know, do I drink flavored coffee? I don't, and there is a reason why. We're going to move on to our next color. The reason why I don't drink flavored coffee is because back in the olden days when I smoked like a train, and I did smoke like a train. Granted, I was a sneak smoker and I smoked outside for, froze my butt off out here in a Minnesota winter, but I drank flavored coffees, the General Foods International coffees, and so I feel like those flavors remind me of smoking. And as any ex-addict will tell you, by the way, this is Tangerine Twist, you have to avoid the triggers that are going to trigger you to do the things that you used to do that you don't want to do. So I quit smoking and drinking flavored coffees on the same day. It was horrible. It was as horrible as you would think. People who never smoked are like, well, I think smoking's gross anyway. Trust me, it was a loss. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. You are too kind, too kind. Well, Allison, the reason I know is because I watch your YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, it's Haikila. I love that. Okay, let's bring it on. Allison has a YouTube channel. And it's so fun to see people in my chat who are making videos as well. And you should check out Allison's video. Or I think, Allison, didn't you just hit 2,000 subscribers or something? That's a big deal. That's where we all start small. And then we grow if we are diligent, I guess, and lucky. And Allison, I watched a video she made of a card that she actually sent to me, and it was really good. You have a great speaking voice, too. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting it in. Tangerine Twist. So I'm kind of stretching this out, making it faster than making it slower than it could be, but I'm telling you, I just think this stencil is so smart. Alicia, you are a smart cookie. Okay, we have one more here, and that is, you know what I'm going to do, though? I kind of want to just see if I can just get that clear. There we go. To do my yellow, and I'm going, you know what? I am going to get a fresh, because yellow is weird. I don't mean that like, that sounds terrible. Yellow is weird. I just don't want to muck up my yellow and bring in any other color. All right. Now we're going to bring in Wild Dandelion, which is hotter and brighter and bolder. And it's going to look great with Lemon Drop. If you, I just read Janine Buckenmeyer. Yeah, it's funny how the smoking thing just went hand in hand with, not with like drinking. I wasn't much of a drinker, but I could drink those General Foods International Café Francais. Café Francais was the one that I loved. We've got someone from Borrego Pass, New Mexico. Hey, Ada. Good to see you. And we're good. And we're lifting. And are you ready to see how cute these look with? Now, this is where, if you wanted to, you could do what Gina did last night. She layered another stencil on top and did that pattern thing. Seriously, it made me gasp. I am not going to do that today because, I mean, this is going to be so pretty. And of course, the colors will dry back a bit too. So I will have some shameless promotion today for you, but I'll just tell you, I'll give you a heads up. If you have been following along the Hero Arts celebration, what the heck, I'll show you my shameless promotion now. Tonight, I am going to be one of the guests on Hanging with Hero with Erin and Jennifer. And if you've been watching, it's been really fun. I'm not really completely sure how I rated to get on here because, you know, I haven't been stamping and doing that stuff, but it's going to be tonight. Jennifer's channel is where you can find the video. And me and Christina are going to be live with Erin and Jennifer. And I have some blasts from the past to share with you. I think could be fun. Although I don't fully remember Jennifer and I's official meeting, but it was online, just like most of my friends. They're real. I promise they're real. They're not just imaginary. Okay. So now here we have two more stencils. One is just going to give some detail. And here, what I want to do again is just line this up so that I can see that little gap. It's, again, I think this is a pretty easy little friend to play with because I like the space between, and I'm just going to drop it down. I think that's good enough. Yeah, you know what? I could come down a little bit on the other side. Let's try it again. I don't want to be so close that I muck it up. Angle, angle, angle. Come up, up. That's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking at all the sides. I'm going to commit. There we go. Okay. And now for this one color, right? We're going to get our grass green. I don't know. Gina, fed you Gina. I might just be AI today. And that, you know, you can never say never. This might all be a program, a sentient program, just like in the Matrix. Oh my goodness. I love the Matrix. That's a movie that I watch from time to time. I'm a science fiction fan. I don't know. Are you? Science fiction? Science fiction is my jam. And so is Jelly Bean Green. So here, again, I'm going to tap it in, swirl it around, bring it to the town, and let's bring it on. We're going to bleed right off onto the mat, the grip mat, because that is what I want. I want painless bleeding, right? Because I'm using a lot of the stem, right? That was the intention here, to go where no man has gone before. Okay, other people who use the stencil have gone here, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. But we're bringing it in, and we're taking advantage of all these beautiful twisty stems. It really is a beautiful design. I wish I could design stuff like this. I don't do florals, you know. Oh, Gina M. Do I like Harry Potter? Yes, and that is a thing. My daughter, I'm surprised she doesn't have Harry Potter tattoos. That is her end-all be-all. And so that's one of the joyful things that I share with her. It's like when we don't know what else to do, we'll either watch Twilight or Harry Potter. Oh, Franklin is here today. I thought, you know what? He may be down the stairs, and at the end, if I remember to check, okay, he's here. He's not so little anymore. He's here today because my daughter has a long day, and she won't be done with her day till about 10. And yes, he has an automatic feeder, but why not have him be here? Let him go have some fresh air. We have a front porch. I think of it as a really high, fancy catio. We open a window from inside our house to the porch, and he goes out onto the patio, and he is living his best life out there. There's a beautiful couch. He can sit out there and watch the birdies. All right, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So yes, very, very much Potter fan. Potter. I've rewatched the series myself. I've read the book series once, but I've rewatched the movie so many times. It's kind of one of those balmy comfort movies, you know? Yeah, and I do like it. Okay, now the last part, and if you watched Gina last night, she was explaining how some of these, let me make sure, yep, some of these pieces, it's the tops of these flowers are actually meant to be, oh yeah, that's perfect right there, to be just a little bigger, and I'm going to come right there. You know what? It does not even have to be perfect because it's going to look so good. And I am going to bring in, oh, audiobooks. Yeah, I've never, you know, maybe if I walked more, and I should walk some more. Maybe I would have more luck with that. You know, this is grass green, by the way, so we're going to bring in a little darker color and just blend it on. And I do want this to stay a little darker. It will dry back nicely, so it's going to look a little bold here. In a couple weeks, so next Wednesday I will be live at my usual time, but the following week I have a thing and I will not be able to be live, but I think I might try to have a video and maybe a couple premieres, or not premieres actually. I've got a whole 1st June planned out of all kinds of things that have to happen. There will still be videos, but I won't have time to be live in a couple weeks. I'll let y'all know if you subscribe to my newsletter. There'll be videos. I just won't be live the week of, I can't remember. Family parties, things to do, and you gotta apparently have to do things in the summer. Okay. You know, it's funny. I've been watching and I've been seeing this a lot lately. There's a lot of memes that say, I know people are so excited about summer, but did you know it's only 26 weekends to Halloween? And I'm like, that's my jam. Okay. So let's peel and reveal, and you can see my lovely blended panel like that. How pretty is that with monochromatic, multicolored blooms? I think I love this stencil. Love it. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to clean this off. And here's something that well, let me clean this off first because I'm getting sidetracked, and I also just put my hand like this. I create a physical barrier. I'll clean this off like that. All right. Isn't that fun? I mean, you know, that's 30 minutes of me yakking up a storm, but it's very quick. Oh, Terry, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Terry. Oh, it's going to be fun tonight. Yes, I'm excited too. All right, let's set some things aside. So, oh, and I will be giving this card away today, which I am wont to do. I have a blog post, and you can go over to that blog post today and leave your name in the comments. I will also post pictures and update my supply list, etc., and so on, and then I give this away. By the way, last week there was someone who won, Anne Marie, and I have not made it. I have not made it yet to the, I want to be very careful here, just kind of roll that under. I have not made it to the post office yet, but I'm going today because I have to return some bras. That's probably why I'm getting the bra thing. So that's my panel. Is that pretty? This is 80-pound Nina Classic Crest Solar White. The reason I did that is because I knew I'm going to glue this right onto a note card. So this is, there's no cropping happening today. We are letting it go. No, Rebecca, I am not cutting a thing. I'm keeping it all. I'm getting greedy. Let's see here. What do we need? We need a score buddy. We need to think, though. Here's a question for you. Am I going to want any spattery things on here? Because I could. I totally could. I've thought about it. I'm always thinking about spattering and splattering and spattering. It's always on my mind. Little things I could have splattered down. I just never had the time. Splatter's always on my mind. Thank you. Please don't come after me, Willie, with a copyright infringement. Okay. I am going to make a note card. All right. And it's going to be more of the, what is it called? The landscape. I'm going to score this right here and fold it. This is the heavier cardstock, the 110-pound Nina. Okay, I know, Rebecca, I'm the cropping queen, but today there is something about seeing all of this. I think it's so pretty. Also, I prefer to do the actual press down with my Teflon bone folder. I think because it has a little slope to it, you do kind of start to get a groove in there after a while. It kind of falls into a groove, but I think that's pretty. And yes, I'm going to pop this. I'm going to glue it right to the front. We're just going to have all of this. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be, oh, it's going to be good. Okay. I'm going to tape this closed, though. It needs to stay flat. And then I'm going to glue this on. So let's get out I'm going to keep this because that's my friend. And I'm going to take, did I show you? I've cut a couple more, or I have more pieces of my grip mat. The problem is, though, let's see. Let me grab my, don't look at my butt. Okay. I need to clean it from time to time. And I'm telling you, if you don't have a lint roller in your craft room, you are missing out because you can get all the gross stuff. I mean, I washed these too, but look at that. Isn't that great? Now there's no mucky muck. And then I can safely put this down for gluing. I feel really smart right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this. How's everyone doing out there? How are we doing? I don't know about the spatter. It would be beautiful, but wait till you see the greeting. I'm gonna use my tape runner here. Get right to the edge because I want this, you know, I don't want people to think that this card it's gonna come up at the edges. So I'm trying to do that nicely like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now pick you up off the grip mat and folded side, yes. Pop you here. And drop you down. And that becomes the front of my card. I don't think it needs the spatter. But let me show you why I was thinking it. Okay. All right. Here we go. And actually, well, yeah, we'll see. Okay. I'm going to zoom in. Here we go. Coming in. Someone said, oh my gosh, you're funny. You know, funny how? Am I like a clown? Do I amuse you? Name that movie. We said that a lot in our house. Am I a clown? Do I amuse you? That was a terrible accent. Okay, here we go. I'm just waiting for the comments. Now, I'm going to show you my title, my greeting, my title. It's an old scrapbook. That's an old habit from scrapbooking. I don't have dewdrops crystals, but I do. I may put some in, but check it out. It is Goodfellas. Vicky, you win. Wait, do I have an error? Here we go. Vicky. Goodfellas. It's the greatest movie, greatest exceptionally violent movie of all time. Okay, so the video that I have coming out this weekend it's a design tip video, and one of the tips that I'm going to be giving you is to do a bunch of greetings at once because you don't know what you're going to end up wanting, right? And I see my Goodfellas people popping in, so there you go. Casino, second close, never mind. I have a couple of the greetings that I cut out that are leftovers from the video, and this is also part of the other stamp kit, the other stamp set. Is it called Delicate Flowers? Now it's off the tip of my tongue, but it's from the stamp set from the kit as well. And one thing I should point out, and yes, Danielle, it is Joe Pesci, the legend. As with all of Gina's kits, when the kit is new, it all comes together, and it's a great value at $59.95 or whatever the price is. And then the following month, she breaks them apart to sell, so that if you wanted to have something separate, you could. You know what I mean? If you didn't want the whole kit. Okay, I actually just saw a question about Franklin. Let's see. Does he travel in a carrier? He travels in a carrier, yes. He's not leashed and he's not free range, but he does. My daughter opens the little zipper up a little so he can poke his head out and see where he's going. He's so cute. Anyway, this is what I want to do. I want to either place the So Grateful here. That's it. Here's the thing about simple. When you've got something that's just going all in with the flowers, you just can take a very small greeting like that. I love that. And this is why I wondered if the spatter would be appropriate, because I'm going to use, I used Gina's embossing powder, the gold, and then I stacked a bunch together and created that. And I actually think right there, that's just a beautiful thank you card. So do we think we should, I'll put it right there? I think it's made to go there. I think it is. And actually, yeah, this doesn't need spatter. Not everything needs spatter, but this, right, can be set aside. This one also, so you know, it has four layers of cardstock. Well, there we go. so it's nice and thick, right? And now we're going to pop it down. I just got a message that said can I buy these, or Audrey wants to know, can you buy these separately? Not yet. This is part of Gina's kit, Sunny Days, that all comes in the box. And that is what she does every month that she has a kit or a bundle. She will release it all together as one, and then you can buy them separately the following month. So like last month, I used things from her kit, and now this month you can, well, when they're in stock. I know some things went out of stock pretty quickly because people know this and they wait and they buy. And yes, okay. So all I'm doing here, now I'm afraid that I'm going to put it in the wrong place because I feel like this is an awkward hold. It's so thick. I'm just going to drop it right here in this space because I feel like it's kind of meant to be right there. And then put my brick on. Okay, now let's grab, where are my little sequins? Oh, okay. All right, I got my little boop dish, and I'm going to, you know what though, I need to place another order for these. This is a sequin or gold flatback pearls from, this calls for confetti. Love them because there are 4 sizes in here, and I think 4 sizes is just really nice to play with and have. So I don't do this very often. I don't not crop, you know, and that is why I still feel like in card making, for me personally, there are so many things to try. That's why I feel like people never get bored making cards. Like you may have people, I mean, I remember this, I can't get that to flip. Even from my scrapbooking days where people would say, I don't know how you have the time for that. And I remember that all the time. Like, and I remember thinking, I don't know how I wouldn't make the time for it, you know? But I think that's a crafter thing, right? When we make things, when we are crafty, we make the time for it because it's really fun and relaxing and enjoyable. And, you know, yes, I've been working in the craft industry for a long time, and I'm sure I'll talk more about that tonight on the Hero Live. But, you know, when I started scrapbooking, I just thought, why doesn't everyone do this? It's so stinking fun. Like, why wouldn't you? So, okay, now I'm not sure yet how this is all going to go because, you know, I don't like things to not be purposeful. Having some issues already with this. I don't know. We'll see. It may not be needed, to be honest with you. If I use a little sequin or pearl, I don't love them spaced out all over the place. I like them to have much more of a connection to one of the points on the card. You know, so you're drawing, and the reason you do this, right, draws your eye right to the greeting. Not that you're going to miss the greeting, but it's small. I mean, it's a little baby, and you can do that, right? You can have this big, beautiful area of artwork, and then put a little thing on there, you know? And the only reason that I'm doing the gold as opposed to clear is that there is gold in that greeting, and so that's creating a little visual, link. And I guess I could, let's see. You know what? Thank you, Jennifer. That was perfect. I do like that better because now you can just see the line that it follows. Oh, look at all of you. You're so good. Okay, now we're going to boop it up. All right, boopsters. And sometimes, I don't know if you notice that I do this, when I am actually doing the placement, I will sometimes I know that I'm going to move my glue dot a little bit down. And so I do that. Boop. Trying to preserve the space, mixing up the sizes. Boop. I want to keep this card. This is so cute. Do I have to give it away? Yes, you do, Kathy. Boop. Oh, stay there. Okay. All right, we're going to pick this up. Boop. And one more. Boop. Down here. And that, my friends, is my finished card project for today. So how simple is that, right? You know, and that's the thing. And if you have a floral kind of stencil, right? Something that has multiple blooms, try it with a rainbow order that's just shortened. You know, pick 3 colors that fall on either side of green and you know what, blend up a storm. And again, cropping is awesome too, but I don't know. I really like that. Huh. Well, what do you think? It's 12:45. I don't even remember the last time I finished at this early. So, there you go. That's my card for today. So fun. Let's see now. What else do we have today? I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to share. I'm trying to think if there's any other shameless plugs. Yeah, other than the fact that tonight we are going to be live on Jennifer's channel and talking with Erin at Hero Arts. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to give this card to one of you, so head on over to my blog, cathyzilski.com/blog. It's also linked in my description, and leave your name on the comment below at the very bottom, and I will pick a winner at random tomorrow afternoon and then send that card to you. Yeah, so anyone have any questions? Let's see, dual cam. Anyone have any questions for me? I got a few minutes. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Oh, yes, you should go get an espresso, Catherine, because you know what? I don't know what time it is where you are, but you know, you gotta. Oh, Franklin. Okay, hold on just a second. How can I go back to? Okay, table no face. Hold on. Let me see if he's around. If he's around, I'll grab him. No, he's not. I'm so sorry. He is not here. I'm sorry. He's not here. He usually is sleeping on the bench or he's in the window, but I can't find him unless, let's see if I make little noises. Frankie! Frankie! Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Frankie, you want a treat? We'll see. You know, anyway. Okay, so tonight is going to be, the live is at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific, 5 Mountain. I think that's right. Winnie, if I had a can of food and I opened it right now, he would be here in a second. But yeah, you know what? He's living his best life out on the catio, which is actually not a catio at all. But I'm sure he did hear me. But for today, no Frank Lawn. And okay, let's see. A couple more questions here. Linda, when I have a new stamp or stencil, how do I get started? I'm a great one to case, but want to create. Linda, you watch this weekend. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about in my video that's coming. And it's card design basics. It's card design tips. It's how I start and do most of my cards. So I think you could definitely watch that video because it's basically going to be the same thing that I would tell you now, which is stamp it all out, color it all in, get it all out, cut it all out, and then sit and think. But I do have some good tips to share, and I will be doing that this weekend. I have to edit the video, so that will happen. And yeah, I'll be live tonight, so I guess I should probably go eat lunch. I'll probably let my hair down because I don't have to craft. Oh, I was going to tell you one last thing. I washed my brushes because I wash my brushes. Didn't let one dry. Was combing my hair this morning, and I'm like, what is that smell? What is that musty smell? It was my brush. Somehow the water didn't clear out, and I combed my hair, and now my hair just smells like a swamp. So it's not good. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching today. I will be taking pictures of this card. I will be posting them, and both to the community tab and my Instagram. But I thank you for being here today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tonight over on Jennifer McGuire's channel. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.